What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Forza Horizon 2. In the last episode, we began our latest tournament in the, I'm actually forgetting the name, American Racers tournament. There we go. Now let's go grab this experience board before we go any further. There apparently was one that I was able to unlock in that, by doing that last race. So it's around here. Okay, how do I get to it? Oh, here we go. There's an obvious way. I'm just dumb. Okay, what in the world is going on over here? Holy cow. All right, well, we got ourselves a 15,000, which is going to allow us to do a spin. That's awesome. Can I get a car? I haven't gotten a car in a while. It's not a car. That's 17,000 CR. Oh, fine. All right, well, let's head on over. All of these are in town, it looks like, so let's head to the East Wall Scramble and get these things started. Now, took care of the cross-country in the last episode, which those are, like I said, usually the most difficult. Obviously, I don't want to jinx it by making that a declarative statement, but I find that in my experience, they tend to be the toughest. So I'm hoping that the rest of this tournament is, for the most part, smooth sailing. So here we go. Let's make our way in town. And there's the Dynaco car again. I love it. I love it, fuzzy agenda. Also, just an average drive-a-tar. I'm not going to get a lot of CRs out of you, but thanks. We actually got a speed trap coming up here, so get ourselves a good speed. I'm getting around newbie here. There we go. It was all right. It could have been better. It was all right. Okay, ooh, we got ourselves, that's an experience farm section actually right here, so good place to farm for wreckage bonuses and drift bonuses is out in those fields that we just passed, if you ever want to, so keep that in mind. Now, let's keep going this way. I'm just going to follow. I'm not going to cut any corners along the way, although I probably should be using my brakes. That would be smart. Ay-yi-yi. Yeah, see, that the car that just turned has the right idea. The one behind me. Yeah, formed furball knows what he's doing. Me, I'm just a klutz. All right, so what kind of race is this again? I don't think this one's a circuit. This is just a straight... let me see. Okay, this is a scramble. Gotcha. Okay, scrambles are easy. They're not too bad at all. Here we go. Now I'm gonna hope I'm not gonna eat my words and get absolutely destroyed by guys in these scrambles, but let's do this thing. That fluorescent green is like really, it's kind of an eyesore actually. Like far be it from me to criticize like fluorescent green paint jobs on cars, because I actually think they're pretty sweet, but that one in particular, I think it's just with all the random decals on it, it's really kind of an eyesore, if I'm being honest. Okay, so here we go. And thus begins the exact reason why I like races like these, is the fact that I can do that. Like, I can't really do that a lot in the cross-country circuit and cut corners and, you know, I mean, well, sorry, I guess I can cut corners, but I can't cut corners with the aid of my AI racers all that much. So in these sorts of races, I do like it a lot. And this is actually a circuit style, so I do need to stay as consistent as possible. There we go. Do that. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, so we've made our way into fourth. That was actually a pretty darn nice pass right there. And we just need to catch up to these three, which shouldn't be too difficult. If I can just, again, maintain that consistency, even through turns like these, where they are going to slow down significantly. There we go. And I am not going to do any such thing, because I am the man. I am a master. And I have made it into second place by lap 2. So I have pretty good confidence that as long as I don't do anything drastically stupid, I should be able to win this race. There we go. Awesome. This is a pretty straightforward, easy circuit, too. Like, there's really not a whole lot of craziness to it, which I do like. I'm not really a big fan of courses that try to get way too windy. Nor courses that are really lazy and just take place on the freeway the entire time. Which is funny, because I feel the exact opposite way about those kinds of courses in, like, Midnight Club. But I think it's more so because in that game, you get to, like, take advantage of nitrous, and it's just so much more fun. In this game, it's just, no, it's not as much about that. And also, not to mention, the driving physics are very different between the two games. Midnight Club is much more twitchy. Every movement you make is so much more on a dime, and the cars definitely don't have near as much weight to them, because the game is a little dated, and it's a little bit, I mean, it's obviously it's not as realistic. This game, definitely tries to go for that realism factor more, and therefore there's so much more weight in every action you do. The only time where this game kind of falls apart is when you crash into things, and that's really just because it just stops you on a dime, and it doesn't really make all that much sense in the way that you crash. I would actually say Midnight Club almost handled that better, but just speaking anecdotally from the 2 racing games I have the most experience from, yeah, this game is... They definitely behave very differently. I would definitely argue that Midnight Club is much more of an arcade racer, while Forza Horizon is the arcadey of the Forzas, and is why I appreciate it. I'm not a big fan of super realistic driving sims. Honestly, they're boring to me. They're not all that exciting. They don't have a not a very good change in scenery. I mean, they don't. There's only so much you can do with the car driving formula in a racing game in general to make it all that much more quote-unquote realistic and therefore more engaging. And yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion anyway. I won't begrudge anyone who has a different one. And there we go.
Excellent driving.
Easy win.
Big win.
Yes, it was. All right, so that's the first race of the episode done. Now, I actually have a bunch of skill points I need to spend, so we're going to do that as soon as this race is over. Take that CR and that experience. Heck yeah. Almost another level. Now, let's have a look at those skill points really quickly. So I know I have a bunch. I have 8, okay. A lot that I can spend. So I actually can unlock fast travel anywhere at the moment, which is very tempting, but I am going to pass up on that. Now, win better prizes more often with Horizon Wheel Spin is also very tempting. Double the reward from your daily driver tar payouts, also a pretty good one. Let's see, you earn 25% extra XP from speed traps and zones. So I think I'm going to... I want to actually work my way towards this one. So let's unlock this perk here. And then we will unlock this one, which is going to put us just 2 perks away from being able to unlock this one right here. So that is going to be definitely the next one we go for. Then I think we're going to work our way up to this side. Usually if this was a normal playthrough, I would be worrying about the fast travel anywhere, but I'm trying to cut out as much fast travel as I can in this playthrough, which is why I don't want this. And I also want the... discount boards to mean more. So that is going to be the last thing I go after. I'm going to go after this next in this corner, then probably the Bargain Hunter, and then finally Skill Legend. So, and I think once we get Bargain Hunter is when I'm going to go after my Aventador that I said I was going to get. So
In 200 yards,
it's going to be a little while, but we'll eventually get to them. We'll get to them because the Aventador for me is like the end game. Once we get that Lamborghini, we are going to be using it very often. I mean, not for, like, tournaments, but for basically anything else, we are going to be using that thing. I think we've already done the tournament that it's a part of, so I don't think we can do it again. Now, how do I get to you is a very valid question. Whoa! Whoa! See what I meant about the game kind of just breaking down whenever you crash into things? Like, yeah, that is definitely, like, the biggest criticism I can have of Forza Horizon is that just... it doesn't handle collision very well. Like, okay, let's stop burning out. Jeez, I am not even holding the gas. Yeah, it doesn't handle collision very well. That is definitely its biggest weakness. All right, so this one right here is... okay, which kind is this one? This is... this is a street race. I was thinking the other kind was. All right. Here we go. Oh, that is a pretty scenery right off the bat, I gotta say. Oh, man. These games are beautiful. They really are. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love games that are just gorgeous and that you just get to look at them in awe the entire time you're playing them. Like, for real. And, like, actually, like, eye pleasing. I'm not talking about realistic. I mean, like, actually aesthetically pleasing. There's a big difference between those two things. Okay, why are we slowing down? Stop it. I really don't like that. Okay. Here we go. We're already dealing with this crap from these guys. Can we not? Like, can we actually not? Can we actually not? Okay. Well, this is a good start because I'm getting immediately messed up by the frickin' AI opponents. It's fine, though. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to restart just yet, not until we find ourselves in a very, very, very unfavorable position, in which case I probably will actually restart. Okay, there we go. We've made our way into 7th. That's good. Cut this corner just a little bit. I didn't want to catch air, but I did because I'm bad. Okay, we used the tree as a springboard. We actually didn't lose all that much speed, which is fine. Now, this turn up here is going to be a great opportunity for me to bypass a lot of these fools because it is a full 90-degree turn. And also up the mountain, it looks like is going to be a good time to do it as well. Okay, here we go. All right, there. We're getting close. We're getting really close now. Okay, we're right on their tails. Okay, so as we wind our way up this thing, if I can just maintain my speed and not brake too much, I think I should be able to pass all these guys no problem. As fast as they might be. Okay, bumping into cars. We're good, we're good, we're good. I don't know why that was collision there, because I really wasn't even that close to the cliff, but okay. Everything's good. We're doing good, we're doing good. We made our way into 5th now. I can see all 4 of the guys ahead of me. And I am gaining on them quickly. There we go. Alright, pardon me, sir. I don't even care about that skill bonus. I'm going to probably work on those later. Like, I might do a little bit of off-screen or even, like, some on-screen experience farming just to, like, show how it works a little bit in a little bit more depth and detail. And then we can definitely make our way to getting those skill points a lot faster. Okay, so almost to 1st. I can catch up to this guy. I know he's faster than me, but I can definitely catch up to him. Okay, I'm blocking you because I don't want you passing me. You are not going to pass me. It's a valiant effort, but it's not happening. There we go, there we go. Now, this is a great time to pass this guy. Perfect. See you later. And now we... looks like we're actually just going right back the way we came. Oh, no, this is a different roundabout entirely, actually. Whoa, that was really close, actually. Really close. Great near miss indeed. And there's another great near miss. I will take that. Almost there. Now, okay. I was definitely blindsided by that turn. That could have been really bad, and it still can be really bad if I don't recover here really quickly. There we go. All right, we're fine. And all we got to do is make our way. Yeah, here we go. Just onto this straightaway, and we're done. Oh, this almost takes us right back where we started. Awesome. You could have totally made that into a circuit. And there we go.
First past the post. You're making a habit of this.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of the best. All right, so that puts us at a massive lead in the tournament, and all that remains is one more race in this championship, and we'll be done. Oh, also we get a wheel spin. Yeah, sure, I will like that design. It's clicking so fast, I didn't even see it. Okay, there we go. Spin for a prize. Let's see what we get. Hey, that's not bad either. I'm getting actually pretty darn lucky with the CR bonuses and the wheel spins at least. At least the CR bonuses I'm getting lucky with. Kind of hoping I get some interesting cars, but not so lucky on those. I don't think I've gotten a car in several wheel spins actually. So it's been a good long while. I think I've actually only gotten one on this file in particular because I had to make a new file. I think I've actually gotten one at all. Now that I think about it. So yeah, here we go. All right, let's do this last sprint and we're done. Trail race. Okay. This should be fine, I think. Even though it kind of is a little bit of a hybrid style race, so I think we'll be good.
Okay. You've done
Yeah, I know.
You just need to win this next race and the championship is yours.
I think I've got this, buddy. Don't worry. I've only not gotten first in like 1 or 2 races in this like entire Let's Play. So I think we'll be fine. Okay, here we go. So let's just keep... Man, why do you do that? Like, why do you do that? Why do you insist on, like, pulling in front of me and then slamming on your brakes? It's the most uncool crap in the entire game, and I'm really getting sick of it. And I missed that checkpoint entirely, and I need to restart the race now. You kind of don't have any other option after that happens. You really have to restart a race when you skip a checkpoint. Otherwise, you're just super screwed. Now, that's why they're super generous with the checkpoints. You like even if you like go through the smoke, it's still going to count. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, you can't miss them. That's a freaking race ender right there. All right, worse than crashing, honestly. Well, depends on the crash actually. If you're like me a few episodes ago with my Cobra where I tumbled down a hill, then yeah, that's a race ender too. Right, there we go. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're already making our way into first. There we go. Just barely into first, but still into first nonetheless. Make that turn. Beautiful. Go. Make that turn. Come on. Okay. They are right on my tail, which is a little bit concerning. But I think I can maintain my lead if I just drive carefully. Don't you dare pass me. I'm not letting it... No! Get away. Go away. You are not... I'm not permitting you to pass me. It's not going to happen. Okay? Capiche? Okay. Good. I'm glad we have an understanding now. Now that you have backed off a little bit, I'm going to whip my way through this corner very easily and extend my lead and win this race now. Good day to you, sir! All right. Whoa. jeez. I said good day. Obscure Willy Wonka references in a Forza Horizon 2 Let's Play. Who would have thunk, right? We're almost there. We're 2/3 of the way through the course. Just gotta make our way up this hill now. Also, yes, I am the trash man, and I'm proud of it, too. I took my eyes off the screen there for a second, and I was like, oh, shoot, I'm still racing. I need to be paying attention. Spaced out a little bit there. Oh, geez, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, now they're catching up. I said good day, so you can leave now. Go away. Don't catch up. Okay, I need to stop doing that. That's probably nauseating to watch. Like, I've noticed that, like, camera switches they're just the worst thing ever from a spectator standpoint and a viewership standpoint in videos like these. So I try not to do it very often, but I have a really bad habit of checking behind me and to my sides a lot in racing games. So if you ever see me switch the camera like that, I'm usually doing that unconsciously. I just do that because, I mean, that's just the way I play normally, not actually. But I try really hard not to do it with my footage in a Let's Play. And there we go. All right, American Racers Tournament is complete.
Another championship win. People are starting to talk about you, you know.
You said that for the last couple of them, you know. Well, there we go. That's another championship done. We need to win 9 more, and we get the Horizon finale unlocked. Making steady progress, I would say. And now...
That championship was the last of this road trip. If you're ready, let's meet up at the San Giovanni hub, and then we'll all head back to the festival for the awards party.
We will absolutely be doing that in a second. That is actually going to be... Well, I don't know how far that's going to take us, but we will be doing that in a second. I'm going to hit up this XP board real quick, and then we're going to do that. Now, this is not going to start up another road trip. This is just going to take us back to the central area, so I'm not, like, worried about selecting a new car and all of that stuff in this one. We're just going to road trip our way back with this car, and, yeah, there will be no issue whatsoever. So let's get this experience board really quickly. Pardon me, sir.
In 400 yards,
Like I said, though, I really do think this car performed a lot better than that Cobra did. Like, I know I upgraded that Cobra like a crap. Like, I dropped like 80,000 credits into that Cobra to make it as good as I possibly could, and it really wasn't worth it. It really wasn't. I mean, I should have just gone with a better car in the end, honestly. But this one, for this tournament, performed very well, and I'm pretty proud of it, despite its lack of speed. And I actually didn't have to spend all that crazy much on it. I spent like a grand total of like 50, including the price of the car itself. So, not too shabby. It's gonna be fun when we get into like some like Class D or Class C races here in the future, which will definitely happen when we get into some of like the really like dinky looking cars. So let's get this experience board, which is probably just 1,000. I would imagine. Oh no, it's a 15er. Wow. I'm surprised how many of these we're finding, considering there is only 15 of them throughout the entire game. But there we go. Get another spin. Let's see what we got. Kind of not liking getting so many of these. I guess I kind of deserve that after all the big ones I got. Kind of not liking getting all these spins, though, when I'm trying to save up to get that better spin skill, which it does have a tangible effect, by the way, like a really tangible effect. Just wanted to like let you guys know because yeah, it's pretty darn good. Like I've done it I got it in my playthrough of Forza Horizon 2, and I was just making bank and getting some amazing cars all throughout. Like I know I scored like a 1.5 million credit car like on like my second or third wheel spin after doing so that was pretty crazy. Yeah, it's definitely worth getting. It's definitely a skill worth getting and investing in. But you want to try to get it pretty quickly, otherwise you're not going to be able to take advantage of it as often. So let's do this thing. Let's continue the road trip to the festival. Alright, so 8.7 miles. We got plenty of time to do it. We're going to get 9,000 experience out of it, which is pretty awesome. We're going to see if we can rack up some good skill bonuses along the way. And I need to remind myself to do some perk farming here in the relatively near future, because I do want to start working towards those skills. Okay, we're burning out. We're burning out. Let's stop. Yeah. Doing fine. I don't know why that constituted as a near miss with how slow I was going, but thanks. Appreciate it.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Alright, so I'm going to see if I can cut my way across the road here. There we go. Whoa, catching some air. Hello. All right, I'll take it. Get some more wreckage. Perfect. It actually gave me credit on the second one, which is very strange. There's a near miss here. Perfect. That guy's just asking an existential question with his gamer tag. Like, he's not saying he's Kevin. He's wondering if he's Kevin. Am I Kevin? I don't know. Are you? Will you ever find out with all that soul searching? I certainly hope so. Am I Kevin? I certainly hope so. Now, man, we got a ways to go. Hey, we'll get there in time. This shouldn't be so bad. We're gonna call this episode quits after we get there anyway. But this is gonna basically just give us a nice recap of the last 3 championships that we've done, as it so often does, and then we start things right back up again. So, oh gosh, Itachi Uchiha with 3 X's. Golly, you just know that whoever is behind that gamer tag, they have made a few AMVs in their lifetime. I can promise you that. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, there we go. Easy does it. All right, pardon me. Glad we got a trading paint bonus there instead of an actual crash. Whoa, holy cow, you are flying. What car? How is that car going so fast? That's just a freaking like little, that's like a little 80s Beamer. Hello? Why does that have so much get up and go to it? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, make this corner nice. There we go. See, just because it's red doesn't necessarily mean you need to brake. You just need to be smart about the way you make your turns. Which I am often not. I will concede. But give me credit, I at least try to be. Gosh, this guy is flying. Like, seriously, I don't know what he's driving. I think he's... actually, I don't want to pretend I know what that car is. It looks like... It looks like a G... No. Well, all I know is I just flew past him, so I'll take that. I was thinking it was like a Charger RT, or maybe a like one of those old Charger RTs, or maybe oh gosh, like one of those like those remade GTOs or something like that. I was thinking it was one of those things, but I don't know. Honestly, couldn't begin to guess. I'm not that affluent with cars. I try to be. Basically, all of my knowledge from cars comes from literally, like, well, I mean, obviously, seeing cars at IRL and then, like, video games. Like, that's all I know. I'm not the most intelligent person in the world when it comes to, like, talking about cars and stuff like that. I like playing racing games. That's all I really have to say on that. Racing games are fun to me. And that's why I play them often on this channel. Well, I can't even really go out of my way and say often. Like, I maybe 10 out of the 70 plus Let's Plays I've done on this channel have been racing games. And one has been this, one has been Midnight Club, one has been Diddy Kong Racing, and like the rest of them have been Mario Karts. Oh, and Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Like, that's pretty much been the extent of all the racing games I've done. Which, speaking of racing games, there is a Burnout game that, for anyone who's been wondering about Burnout, there is a Burnout game that I do intend to play at some point on this channel. The problem is actually being able to do that, because it's not Burnout Paradise, sorry. It's Burnout Legends, for anyone who's curious. And the problem with playing Burnout Legends on this channel is the best version of that game is the PSP edition. Now, trying to Let's Play on a PSP is an expensive and very costly and very difficult affair, because you need either the second or third gen PSP, which I do not have. I have the first. No, sorry, that's wrong. You need the first gen PSP, not the second or third gen, which is what I believe I have a second gen. You need those, and then you need a specific sort of some specific cables that you need, which I actually do have those. And then you need a capture card that can capture in component, which I do not have. And those are also very difficult to come by as well. So it's just a whole sort of process that's going to be very difficult to make happen. But if I ever do a Burnout game, that'll be the one. And so now we got our nice little recap.
And now it's time to party before we head out for tomorrow's road trip.
Good stuff indeed. Monolito Modern Supercars won that one. St. Martin U.S. Street and San Giovanni American Racers. All good stuff. Just got to win 9 more. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play I almost said Horizon Zero Dawn. Wow. Forza Horizon 2. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. And in the next episode, we're going to be heading off.
The rumors. It sounds like there might be a classic car left abandoned in a barn. Check your map.
Well, we're going to be getting ourselves a new car, but we are definitely going to be checking out these experience boards as well as this barn find before we head off on this road trip. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Forza Horizon 2. I hope you all enjoyed it very much, and I will see you all in the next one.